daughters for a really tremendous work. Certainly, I think it goes without saying that, you know, music provides a lot for us in life. Whether we pursue it as a degree like these men and women are doing, or whether we just continue to pursue it for the joy of making it. I think it's something that's important, and it's great to know that you've got administrators at Jackson High School and at Lowellville High School that value what these young men and women are doing, and certainly we value the work that the band directors are doing out there, because they're tremendous musical leaders for your sons and daughters. And so we can't say thank you enough to them and to all of the students and to all of you moms and dads for supporting this endeavor. And we hope you've had a great time tonight with us here at the University of Akron. We're going to close our concert with, I guess since it's going to be a repeat from last year, it's now maybe on the verge of becoming a tradition, that we close with Claude T. Smith's God of Our Fathers. You'll note in your program that at the end of the program, where the program notes are listed, there are actually words to the hymn. And we would ask that, I'm going to turn around and motion for you, which you don't need to stand. Brass players, I know I told you that we were going to make your moms and dads stand, so I'm just going to ask that they sing. But I'll still do the same motion. And then at the very end, you're going to be surround sounded by the brass players from all three ensembles who are going to join us for the last chorale. So we hope that you'll join us in singing the text, and I also hope that you'll welcome our guest narrator, Dr. Frank Triggs.
God of our fathers. Each year, composers of all types are commissioned to provide music for the many events that pay tribute to this great country. And so it was in 1976 when composer Claude T. Smith was approached by the United States Army Band in Washington, D.C. and asked to provide a setting of our national hymn, God of Our Fathers. In remembering the many freedoms that we Americans are privileged to enjoy, we ask you to reflect on our country's historic events which have helped to guarantee those freedoms. As nations struggle with different ideologies, let us not forget that all living beings yearn to be free. We, as Americans, must not forget that we must cherish, protect, and defend the God-given rights set down so well in 1776 by Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence. We are proud to present to you Claude T. Smith's stirring rendition of God of Our Fathers. Toward the end of our first 100 years, the 1880s found our nation looking both forward and backward. The ideals of our founding had stood the severest test, and were just beginning to sense our emergence as a world power. Pausing, we took strength from our national hymn, God of Our Fathers. Written after the centennial celebration of our nation, it expressed our gratitude for the past and ask divine guidance for the future. Thy love divine hath led us to the past. In this free land by thee our lot is cast. Be thou our ruler, guardian, guide, and stay.